What's up, guys? Happy summer. This is Filmo. Let me actually change the shot around, get a little bit of sun up on my face. What's up, guys? Sorry I've been so MIA lately. I've been out here enjoying my time in beautiful Stockholm, Sweden, out here on my summer island. Like there's the American flag waving in the background. Basically, I've been a little MIA, a little too MIA than I would have liked to. That's kind of the point of this video. See, I was planning on digging deeper into this book called Perfect Health, discussing these major health benefits which are right underneath our nose. They're the answer to why we get sick, why we feel cruddy, and why we need to make the correct actions in our lives in regards to health, but for both body and mind as well. Body and mind. But instead of that, I'm going to talk a little bit about this other topic in regards to growth, in regards to where I've been these last 2 weeks, because I haven't been producing any video content. So the concept that I want to talk to you guys about is the upward and downward spirals of growth. So my mentor brought this before me. He said, you know, Phil, there's no such thing as staying the same in life. You're never on the same level constantly. You're either always improving and growing by a lot every single day. This is a select few. This is maybe like 1% of the world that does this. You're either improving your life by a little, or somewhere in between two, of course, but like maybe you make that like 0.01% every single day, and that's fine too, and those people are content and happy, but they could sure as hell do a lot more than that. They could, push it up to here. Then there's the people who are making negative progress, who are actually going down a downward spiral. And then there's the people who have gotten really sucked down into some shitty habits, and they're just pushing it further and further down towards a place where they don't want to go. But the point of this video is not to condemn anyone or to say, because the majority of fucking people are down in the slums. They are moving towards a worse place than they were a year ago. And I'd like to address those things. I'd like to adjust those habits. Number one cause of it is groupthink. You guys, you're way too absorbed in caring about what other people think, but not so much as caring about what they think, but you're just more caught up and enraptured by what your friends are doing, so you think you should be doing it too. That goes for movies, that goes for TV shows, that goes for every fucking influence that we have. We want to start doing our own things instead. We want to start meditating, we want to start doing yoga, we want to start reading, exercising, and eating healthy instead of drifting. See, those are all positive spirals. Instead of drifting down negative spirals, you don't want to do that. You want to rise up and fight. See, that's what I'm all about. Why I make these videos for you guys is because I want to leave the world a better place than when I first came into it. That's what I intend to do. That's why I make these videos for you guys once a week. I hope that maybe I touch at least one person out there. It doesn't matter if my videos don't get as much outreach, because one day they sure as fuck will. And this video will get seen. Okay, so allow me to dig a little bit deeper into this positive and negative spirals of growth. To begin, I want to say forgive. Forgive yourselves. If there's anyone in the entire universe that deserves your love and compassion, it's you yourself. Second thing, you gotta find a clear mental image of who you want to become before you start taking action towards the right direction. What that means is really rift through your mind and see the people that you've looked up to in the past, your heroes, and start embodying what they believed and what their values were, whether it was your dad or your mom or your neighbor down the street who you really thought had it all together and not just were cool, but actually had a good outlook on life. That's what I would do. But you guys will have your own role models out there, people who you see that you want to become, but also do your own thing as well. Don't take that all the way. Start rifting through your mind and really soul search and dig out what you would like to do with life, and then you'll start taking the progressive action towards a positive growth. So that's the second piece of advice. The third piece of advice is this. I already mentioned groupthink, but remember, disassociate from people who try to program your brain into telling you that you can't do something because they can't do it. Will Smith said, you guys are so much better than listening to what other people say in regards to what you are capable of doing. There's no one that can tell you what you can't do, so don't fucking allow that. Disassociate with those pessimistic and negative friends who sit at home and don't do shit and complain about the life and the world. disassociate from them because your brain feeds on their messages and it's not leading you to good results. So disassociate from negative friends. That's the third piece of advice. And the fourth piece of advice is this: divide it. Divide what's good and what's bad in your life. Write it down, manifest it into life. By writing it, left-hand side, the pros, the things that will help you spin upwards, and on the right-hand side, the cons of what will lead you to a worse life than you had a year ago, and that you will have a year ago from now. Yeah. See, everyone makes mistakes. But that's all I have to say for this week. This is Phil Mullen with Inner Universe. I hope you guys liked this episode. Tune in next week for Perfect Health. I love you guys. Talk to you guys soon.